So this is the perfect example of the phrase, sometimes in your career, you don't need a mentor, you need a sponsor. This is something I learned literally 10 years ago, really early on in my corporate career. And I'm going to explain how that's relevant, not just to them, but also to pretty much every single one of us. So basically, a mentor is more of someone who will like advise you and give you support, whereas a sponsor is someone who will advocate for you. They'll mention your name in rooms that you may not have had access to. They'll push you to go for opportunities. They might even give you opportunities or fund your opportunities or have some other tangible input that isn't just advice. And it's pretty much explained in so many business articles. Like this is one from Harvard Business Reviews, but you can find this anywhere. This is like a very standard corporate career growth strategy. And the reason why I think this is relevant for Caresha is because it's something that she actually mentioned in her interview with The Cut, which I read a couple of weeks ago. And she basically says that she did an interview. Diddy was there. He saw her in conversation. He asked for her number and was basically saying, you should do a podcast. You'd be good at it. Obviously, we know Careshaplease has launched. It launched with this episode, which obviously went viral. And don't get me wrong, Caresha has gone viral on her own before. So this is not about her needing someone to put her on. This is about talented people in general benefiting from being accelerated, not needing them, but being accelerated by people who are already ahead in some capacity. So, for example, not only did he encourage her to do a podcast, but this is syndicated on Revolt TV, which Diddy owns. This is on his media company channel. The sponsor of the show is one of his drinks brands. Like you can see that again, he is being a sponsor here. He helped her brainchild the idea, encouraged her to go for it, said she'd be good at it, and gave her a platform to make it happen relatively quickly. And now not only did she go to the Met Gala with Diddy as his guest, but she is also in Vogue doing a get ready video, which is like pretty impressive because not everybody gets the chance to do that. She's had a bunch of significant media features, including being on the cover of The Cut, which is pretty major considering that less than a year ago, the Duchess of Sussex was also featured as the cover girl less than a year ago. And there's a whole separate video I could make about why The Cut is so culturally important right now, but I'm going to put that on pause. And I think overall people are getting distracted by this question of like, are they together? Are they not? That's not really the point. The point is that Diddy is doing what he has also always done for a long time. Like he is a music exec. Like he helped develop talent like Mary J. Blige and Biggie. He observes people who are incredibly talented and does what he can do, uses his own skill set to help accelerate them in crazy ways. And that's what's super interesting and most important and relevant to me right here.